cannot really, on my own, get into the bus unheaded. I need somebody to support me in. And in the process of that, I noticed that some men fondles with me, which I'm not really blaming them for. My name is Layomi Phoebe Sumbona. I'm from Osun State. Initial state in my life, nobody knows I'll be able to go to school. I was actually living with my paternal parents after I was working at like every other child, around 7 months old. But getting to a year and 8 months, I was attacked by poliomyelitis, which resulted in paralysis. That's roughly about 40 plus. So I would fondly say I am a polio survivor. So after that, there was no inclusion those years. So getting to enroll in school was not that funny. Those years, there was a time I was so pissed that why was I not vaccinated, Those years, this immunization was not rampant. Sure, you understand? I was born in the 70s. And immunization wasn't this rampant. You understand? People were not properly informed. I think in those days, they go from absence to absence. But some years could be skipped. You understand that probably a particular year. So I was not vaccinated. And I think my immune wasn't that strong. So that was why I was attacked by poliomyelitis, which I still believe that God understands. Initial stage I was on crutches and calipers. And later on, as the crutches started affecting my breast tendon. So I had to drop crutches, you understand, for wheelchair. So I have to move about with wheelchair. One of my experiences is that with crutches, I do take bikes, Okada. You understand? I do take bike, but with wheelchair. So life of a wheelchair is a very expensive one. I cannot take Okada. I have to take Uber. And then I stopped taking commercial vehicles as well, because I cannot really, on my own, get into the bus unheaded. I need somebody to support me in. And in the process of that, I noticed that some men fondles with me, which I'm not really blaming them for. But the aftermath, imagine a woman, you being touched sensitively, you understand, and being, fondled. The feeling is horrible. You understand? The feeling is horrible. The feeling is not nice at all. But you can't challenge anybody. It will look like, oh, we are helping you. And the nature, some men, you understand, I think it's just their nature, the way some are wired. Trying to assist a female like me into the, maybe initial state, they had a very good mind. Along the line, something might switch. Do you understand me now? So mostly, I find out I was being fondled with, and so I had to stop taking public vehicles. Because I was irritated, I was not pleased with it. In those few occasions I experienced that, it was not funny for me. So I made up my mind that, no. It's a no-go area for me anymore. Taking commercial vehicle is a no-no. So you will hardly see me taking commercial buses. You understand? Mostly if I want to go out, it's quite expensive. These days I hardly go out because I have to go out with Uber. And imagine an unemployed person. I'm not employed. I don't have job. So that's number one. Number two is, to be honest with you, I'm a strong-willed human being. You understand? I am on a positive side most of the time of my life. So, but, I've gone through some challenges of life. The challenges are numerous, you understand? But I believe that everybody has a story to tell. You understand? It's just that Mine is peculiar to me, while yours is peculiar to you. Do you understand me now? But the major thing is how we can overcome. Be an overcomer. You understand? How we will not allow the challenges to submerge us in the merry clay of life. How we tackle these challenges matters a whole lot. You understand? So naturally, you understand, in this kind of society, life of a person with disability is not funny. Especially when you don't have a family support. When you don't have a family support, and when we don't even have a systemic support from the government. You understand? I used to say, even for a female that's differently able, I'm a differently able person, for a female, you know, we women with disability, we face with triple jeopardy. You have a lot of challenges in terms of the gender, in terms of, you know, we have the gender already, relationship challenge, you understand? All sorts of challenges left and right. And you can imagine when you are the center, no support, no family support, no systemic support from the government. Because to be honest, I will still say frankly that government is not trying enough for us. You understand? We are still faced with a lot of things. Because what I deduce from government now is that they are giving us privileges. They are not giving us rights as a citizen. You understand? You understand? It's not enough to sign our bill into constitution. Implementation matters. You understand me now? We have challenges of inaccessibilities. We have unemployment. You understand? Look at life is tough. Especially these days, it's extremely tough. And you can imagine for a person with disability, without some are even the breadwinner for their families. You see, a lot of things are going on. You know, what I want to even say, you know, violence, marital violence. For, you know, society has overrated our marriage. If a person with disability got married today, oh my God, they will adore your partner, especially if that partner is able-bodied. It does not concern the society anymore if after the marriage you are being tortured. Okay, now let's talk about public places, public infrastructures, such as bank. Most times, we persons with disability does not have accessibility into banking hall because of structural barriers. Structural barriers. Most times when I go to the bank, I stay outside. I'll be sending security in that an official should come and attend to me because the security door is discriminating against me. It's too narrow to assess the size of the wheelchair. You understand? Even if they decided, some officials decided that, oh, let them open the door cannot even take in the wheelchair. Recently, I started reading that some banks have started refusing visually impaired into the banking hall, placing conditions on them. CBN has to please address this for us. Please, they need to address why. They need to address. And we need jobs. We need employment. We want to be gainfully employed. Life is not lifing because we are not getting employment. You understand? Every year we should have a slot for us. Most times when they give us slots, this politician will still go and add their own persons into it. You understand? We need to be reckoned with. We need to be more supported. We need like monthly allowances. We need medical insurances. This is not medical insurances that they will get to the hospital and say, Madam, no. That does not cover this. This does not cover that. We are facing a lot in the country. Those are the challenges that I said is not peculiar to other able-bodied, but it's peculiar to us.